Welcome to Winston-Salem, North Carolina, home to the Wake Forest Demon Deacons. As we'll see, the winners of 3 straight, the Arkansas State Red Wolves, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Wake Forest Demon Deacons. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. And the Red Wolves will put total leather to crank us up. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Wake Forest offense will dial up the first ball plays in this one. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on. They punch the clock, and they're hard workers.
And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. Back to pass. It's Hope. Pocket breaking down. That's reeled in. It's Spillman. Breaks into the open. Across the 50 and knocked out of bounds at the 48. An explosive play gets this offense working.
Well, it's a great job by the quarterback there, understanding you're being blitzed. You know you're not going to be able to hold on to it very long, so find the back, get it into his hands quickly, let him go pick up the first.
That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. And the Demon Deacons trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Unloads quickly. Inside the 40. Open space at the 25. Stopped and forced out of bounds at the 21-yard line, just outside the red zone, and they are looking to get one in here.
29 Philly.
Off play action on first down. Got it in the middle, it's played. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion.
I love the QB here. He holds it just long enough to let the receiver run the drag route, and then he puts it out in front of him so he can catch it on the run in stride and then turn upfield to use his speed.
Defense, man, you got to go low, and you got to chop that tree down, right? Go with the legs, take the legs out from underneath them so he can't continue to churn those puppies out and get extra yards after contact like he did there.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Touchdown, Demon Deacons! Quick strike through the air for the score.
What a nice job by the offense. First drive of the game, they matriculate it down the field, put themselves in a goal-to-go situation on third down. It's not going to be easy throwing it, but they win the matchup. Accurate throw, and they get paid.
7, Arkansas State, 0.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Arkansas State's offense has the ball for the first time. And David, we've got a quarterback today who's been known for making enough plays when his team needs them.
Yeah, and listen, he's a guy that this offense is built around him. But, Jesse, he's not the guy that's going to take over. He needs the running game to get going. He needs the passing game. He needs a little bit of balance. Really good football player, but he needs the help of the quality teammates around him.
Yeah, you're right. I think the one thing we've seen with this guy is he's got to get into a rhythm in games early, right? So whether it's running the football or getting a few completions early to get his confidence going, because once that happens, he's very, very good.
Finds a tight end. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. The Red Wolves moving quickly to the line. Third down play from the gun. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. And the Red Wolves will line up to punt it away. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. Let's see if they can put together a drive starting from their own 28. Sends it back in motion. Scanning the field. It's Hope. Takes the easy throw in the flat. Really nice job creating his own space, running with attitude. He's up to the 37-yard line. The Demon Deacons with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. The play action fake. Finds his big tight end.
Second down pass. Complete to the tight end. Loses 1. 3rd down coming up.
And the Demon Deacons come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. How about that elusiveness? He's got space. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42.
Now, Arkansas State.
The Demon Deacons will line it up on 1st and 10. Pulls and fires complete. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
The big fella, the tight end, the wide receiver in a tight end's body going up and making the catch.
And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming.
Hey, man, if you're going to force incompletions when the QB's thrown to the tight end, you better be physical. Nice job with the hit, forcing that incompletion.
It's picked off, and they ruined the drive with a turnover. He was looking for that big return to go with the pick, but he'll set him up in business at the 36. Looking to throw on 1st down. Catch in the middle, it's Samuel.
You know, the short passing game is a great go-to weapon for any offensive coordinator in the 1st quarter because it's reliable, obviously, but it also allows you to see how the defense is going to react and play you. So for coordinators, this can really open up the rest of your playbook for the rest of the game.
Gets it out fast. The Red Wolves are stopped, but not before getting the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Makes the catch. It's Samuel. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. Turning it on. The 30. Past the 20. Touchdown, Arkansas State. And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching it. The extra point here would tie the game. And the extra point splits the uprights. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And man, did he find a way to close with that 48-yard run for 6. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Looking downfield, it's Hope. Trying to set up the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. Still some work to do after that last completion at 2nd down. Pulls it in, it's Spillman. And he's got enough for the 1st down. They'll mark it at the 34.
I just love quarterbacks that aren't greedy and that aren't always trying to throw the home run ball, right? 2nd down, you're in your own end of the field. The guy you want to throw to is not open. Just find the back. He'll go do something positive with it. This guy is a weapon, and you got to find him in the passing game.
And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. These offensive scripts on both sides have been masterpieces as they are going up and down the field in the 1st. Past the 1st down marker and still running. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Demon Deacons are rolling down the field. Wants to throw on 1st down. Hauls it in. At the 40, there he goes. He gets it to the 31-yard line. A big play for this offense. We played 1, and we are right back where we started, all tied up after the 1st period as we take a look at the stats. play of the period, first down here. Looking to throw on first down. Using his legs to buy some time. Got his man on the right. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few.
Nice job by the receiver on the in route there. And how about the speed? After he made his break, he was able to actually separate a little bit from the DB, helping out his QB on that one.
It's incomplete, and he's lucky to get that one back. Almost intercepted. It's a makeable field goal from the 29-yard line. Let's see how aggressive they are on 3rd and long. Back to throw, it's Hope. Unloads to the wideout. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
Nice job by the defense. They're mixing up their look. They're 3rd and long in field goal range. They go zone coverage. So everybody on the back end has the eye on the quarterback, and they're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
Smashes it between the uprights. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Gentlemen, let's take a look at what's happening in this exciting college football game. UConn has the lead right now. Husky hysteria has been palpable all week across the state, but this game is hardly over. There is time left on that clock. They're up by 11 over Rice. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business, gentlemen.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. And the Red Wolves are in the hurry-up. They'll move the wide receiver. They're going to run it. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down.
And this is a guy that can find you the hidden yardage. That play, he just pushes the pile to get that first down.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Looking downfield on first down. Under heat, and he gets rid of it. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds.
Quarterbacks talk about it all the time. They love the clean pocket where they can step up, throw the football. That is not what they had. Nice job by the defense, beating the offensive line, disrupting the timing, and getting a nice clean hit on the quarterback.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Oh, he'll keep it on the draw. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And you try to sneak this in there, right? 3rd down, kind of manageable situation, not too far, not too short, where maybe I can throw the football, but I sneak that draw, and their defense said, no, sir, I'm ready for that. Stuffs them on the 3rd down.
That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Gives it on the option. There he goes. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37.
Man, who says you can't run up the middle anymore, right? Everybody thinks I got to make big plays. I got to go way out to the left, way out to the right, way out in space. Nope, right down the middle. Nice blocking. How about the running back? You could tell the speed, the wheels, does a great job getting down the field, making a huge rushing play.
Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover.
Man, what a great break on the football. Nice job seeing it, squeezing. A lot of those defensive guys, man, they don't have great hands all the time, but you always, always remember your first interception. He'll always remember this moment.
QB got it himself. He turns this into a nice gain and gets down to avoid the hit. The Red Wolves line it up with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Looking for the end zone. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Red Wolves.
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
And with the extra point, they're up 14-10. They got the ball in great field position, and bam, bam, 2 plays and into the end zone. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
Set to kick off.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. They'll run it from the gun. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Wants to throw. It's Hope. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. You know, sometimes even a short game like that can be used to set up something bigger later on.
No doubt, Reese, they can pump that and take a shot down the field. And don't worry, they're going to go back to that same play because they know this guy with the ball in his hands is dangerous. He makes one guy miss, he can take it to the house.
The Demon Deacons will send out the punt unit. He looks it in and makes the fair catch, and they'll have it at the 32. Guys, we'll see if this Red Wolves offense can get moving. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Makes the grab. It's Samuel. Finds his way up just short of the 40 to the 39-yard line before he goes out of bounds. He leaves it with his back. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling. And the Red Wolves want to crank the tempo. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Fires to the tight end. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. The Red Wolves will bring the punt team onto the field. Here's the return. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Off the play fake on first down. Gets it out quickly.
And offenses nowadays, they're really just counting numbers. How many guys do you have out wide? How many guys do I have out wide? If I have enough guys to block your guys, boom, it's just built into the offense. Pitch, catch, let me get a few yards.
He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. This is where you make the money on the drive. Ball at the 30, it's 3rd and short. Looking downfield, it's Hope. Finds his big tight end. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's first down at the 38. And the Demon Deacons come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to throw it. Just not quite able to make the connection. It's incomplete.
And that defender was just smothering the quarterback on that screen attempt. You know, the QB's taught to hold on to it to the last possible second. He had no shot trying to negotiate that defender.
Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Here's a heat. Blasted as he lets it go. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Demon Deacons will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. They'll get him down at the 21-yard line. The coverage team able to stop him right there. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. They'll start this drive going to the air. Grabbed over the middle. It's Samuel. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. First and 10 coming up. He'll keep it himself. Makes it past the marker. Brings him down at the 48. It's a gain of 15 and a first down.
Man, this defense has to be better. You have to stop the first part of the option, and that is the quarterback. And he gets loose. He gets the first down, another set of downs. They need to figure out this plan and how to stop this quarterback.
Oh, there might have been trouble if they hadn't knocked him down so quickly. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Red Wolves with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Second down, they'll go to the air. Now improvising. On the move at the 30. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet. From the 22 on 1st and 10.
You just can't say enough about this quarterback and how important his legs are to their success for this season, for this game, and really for this drive. Earlier, when he called his own number, it was a big gain. He does it again. He's got the knack for just understanding when to throw it, when to take off and run. You saw it right there.
Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. They get him down, but he was driving his way and gets it down to the 7-yard line. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half, maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. And they'll send out the field goal unit. They'll use a timeout right before halftime, maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. And the holder will spot it on the 14 for a 24-yard attempt. And it's first down, but they'll try the field goal in the closing seconds of the first half. He splits the uprights. Now up by 7 points here in the second. So they get the late field goal right before the half and not much time after this kickoff for an answer. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. One more snap coming before halftime. Quarterback making adjustments. Back to throw. It's Hope. Under fire. Fires one high and deep. The pass falls incomplete, and that's how we'll finish this half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Thanks, guys. What a scene there in Winston-Salem. What a fine performance we've seen.
He'll put toe to leather and get this second half started. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Zings it complete to the right. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. The Red Wolves in the hurry up.
And quarterback receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept.
Oh, it's a fumble. And the defense jumps on it. They get that turnover.
Man, and it was just the impact of the hit that dislodged the football from the ball here. There was a heat-seeking missile coming in there, and he knocked that thing loose.
They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes, too. He is a versatile back.
Fighting off the defender. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. From the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
They're going to ride this running back. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Looking to pass. It's Hope. Now adjusting. Headed to the end zone. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Demon Deeks. Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And the extra point was made without incident, and we're tied up here in the third. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. That's the kind of skill that makes guys stars. The improvisational skills, the blinding speed, the ability to make the big play and make defenses look silly.
Just straight silly. I mean, what do you want me to do? You put a guy that's that athletic, that fast at the quarterback spot. Now you're telling me to defend the run, defend the pass, defend the scrambles. I mean, goodness gracious. I don't know what you want a defense to do. There's no stopping that guy.
Second down, they'll go to the air. The throw to the outside is complete. They get it out to the 36 and on the move after a pickup of 15. They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down. From the gun, the ground game. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Looking to fire. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
All right, that's your goal. Separate man from ball. Try to get your shoulder in there on the catch point and really give him something to think about. Physically jar that football and knock it out. Nice job by the defender.
He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. And the offense with no intention to draw the defense off sides. They want to run on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Makes the grab past the marker. Turns out to be an easy conversion for this offense as they move the chains on fourth down. You talk about taking the wind out of a crowd. A fourth down conversion will do that.
Yeah, they were jacked up in here, excited. The fans get loud, rush the passer, and how about the conversion? The big fourth down conversion here in the third quarter to give yourself some life in a tight ball game.
Leaves it with the back. Trying to impose their will on the ground as he stopped after a 5-yard pickup to the 33. And the Red Wolves want to pick up the tempo. They'll try to get it through the air. Right on the money. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. So the offense is going to go for it on fourth down. Trying to do it on the ground. Oh, he's got some space. Gives him the big stiff arm.
Well, your defense is going to have to turn the page quickly. Not only did you just give up a fourth down run, but you gave up an explosive play, and now they've got the ball down close to your goal line. You're going to have to play big-time football here with your back against the wall.
Quarterback on the keeper. Touchdown, Red Wolves! And that one will put them up here in the second half.
And you see the option being such a pain in the behind of the best programs in college football. When you got quarterbacks that have those multiple options, they're making you play very disciplined, and the QB takes it himself and gets in for the score.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Just unloaded on that kickoff. Don't have to worry about a return on a kick like that. They'll bring it out to the 25. Looking for a man. It's Hope. Got a man. It's Blade.
And I love when you understand when I'm supposed to put some RPMs on that football. You could tell he's throwing over the middle of the field. He knows he's got defenders there. I got to throw this thing in there quick, fast, in a hurry. Nice job by the quarterback.
Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Wants to go up top on first down. The sure hands, it's Spillman. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football, and a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting the football, letting them get some positive yards.
And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
Tight end finds a soft spot. Really strong job by the defense. A negative play on third down. They were banking on the yards after the catch, but that went into the negative column.
And I'm banking on the ball coming out quick. When I'm a defense and understanding third and short, understand they're going to throw the ball really quickly, try to make a play. The defense knew it, broke on the football, made a...
And it's picked off for the third time today. Nothing but green grass down the middle. And they capitalized not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position. And the sudden change situation even more difficult for this defense facing a first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. Defense trying to come up with a stop on second and goal. Tries again to get it in. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of settling for 3, but it is 3rd and goal. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. If you like old school running games, this has been the game for you and a couple of guys who starred through the first 3 periods. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. Defense rolling out the big bodies to try to stuff the run. Wide receiver comes in motion. Trying to pound their way in. He is stopped short, and isn't that going to make things interesting? And the Demon Deacons are backed up. They can feel the shadow of their own goalpost and trying to create some room. Hand off from the shotgun. He's loose at the 15. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down.
Well, the defense just had to chase that guy down, make a tackle after a long run, and no chance to substitute. They got to get the play call in because the offense is trying to go fast.
And that seemed a little off from the start, didn't it?
That was a big-time play, and it was off from the start because of the play he made.
And I don't think it would have mattered who was playing running back. There was absolutely nowhere to go.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Love the job by the defense here with their eye discipline. That's an RPO. It can be tricky to locate the football, but they found the running back quickly. Those linebackers and DBs really came screaming down the line of scrimmage to make that stop.
And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the 1st. Trailing by a possession, they need to keep the ball. They'll try to convert on 4th down. Pulls it in. It's Blade. And they finally make the tackle, but this will be a pretty easy conversion for this offense. Most important part of a clutch drive, piece together some 1st downs, get in position, and here they are on 1st and 10. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Just keeps slinging it. Unloads it downfield.
There's a lot of QBs that when they get hit and when they get hurried and when they get pressured, they become very average. Really nice job by the defense, pressuring the quarterback.
They'll come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and long. Bring in the heat. Safe completion on the screen. Out of bounds at the 43-yard line after the huge pickup.
Great job, too, by the QB there, holding the ball as long as possible, allowing the pass rush to get upfield, and at the very last second, getting it to his guy so that he can go get the 1st down.
Quickly to the tight end. He stopped at the 32, picks up 10 on the play and gets the 1st down. No reason to panic when you see those extra bodies coming. Just find the big tight end.
Well, and the great ones do that. I think the great ones are okay. You want to blitz? I know my answers. I'm all right. I'll stay patient. Find the matchup. This time it was the tight end.
And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. Oh, man, they've already lost one quarterback today. Now the backup comes in and has to take a shot.
Man, I might think about protecting my QB a little better. I already lost one. Now your 2nd guy gets hit, and you got to keep this guy healthy. You got to keep him upright. You got to protect your quarterback, man.
Rolling right and going deep. Ball into the end zone, and it's intercepted.
Have you ever met a wide receiver that isn't always open? They always want the football. They got so much confidence. QB rolling outside the pocket, trying to make a play. Receivers had an opportunity maybe to make a play, but you know what? I'm open, throw me the ball, throw my hand in the air.
And he didn't squeeze it, it's loose. They recover their own fumble. Somehow, who knows how they got that thing back. The Red Wolves want to move quickly. Goes to the option. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Last play was a near disaster. Now dealing with 2nd and 13. Off the play fake. Caught in the backfield, it's Samuel. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. And the Red Wolves are way behind the sticks on this 3rd and forever. The throw. Got it in the middle. It's Samuel. They got him free for a big gainer down to the 43. The Red Wolves have their offense in high gear.
And what a big conversion by the offense there. With the lead late, you're just trying to stay on the field and bleed the clock. At this point, it's tick, 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 tick. Let's run this clock in.
Oh, look out. The ball's free. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way.
And that right there, probably the biggest play in this game so far. The offense has the lead, and they're just trying to run the football to run this clock out. But the defense able to knock it out, jump on it. Now all of a sudden, this game has a completely different feel.
I'll tell you what, you could tell the defense knew exactly what they were doing. They were dialed in, took away the primary target. And then it's on you as an offense. Now I got to adjust. I got to do something different to what they're doing.
Out of the gun, the running back has it. He's stopped for no gain again. Back-to-back runs, and they have nothing to show for it except facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming.
And you got to expect this offense to go for it again here on 4th down, right? Obviously trailing, we're in the second half, but we saw them try to go for it on 4th down early.
Big tight end makes the grab. It's a 1st down. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. The Demon Deacons getting set on 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. Fires to the big fella. He'll pick up a few before being knocked out of bounds at the 31. Now on 2nd down. Off play action. Looking to the big tight end. And the incomplete pass was just too hot to handle. And the Demon Deacons come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. They'll try to pick up the 1st through the air. With the catch, it's Spillman. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's 1st down at the 27.
When this offense wants to, boy, they can go fast. After the completion and 1st down, right back to the line of scrimmage for more tempo.
Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. High the chains now on 2nd and long. Gonna look downfield again. Makes the grab.
Well, they're able to get the completion right now, and you know the sense of urgency is up right here. They're in position to go win this game, Dave.
Yeah, and defensively, take your time getting off piles, make them eat clock, get in your defense really, really quickly, and make sure you don't give up any big plays by not being organized.
Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. From the red zone, looking for a space. He's got it. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. Gonna swing it on 2nd down. He's got it. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Wake.
Really nice touchdown. Now it's decision time. Extra point will get you to OT. Do you try to win it right now with a 2-point play?
They'll line up to go for 2. From the gun, he'll try to throw. Intercepted deep in his own end.
What a big play for this defense in a critical moment. You cannot allow them to convert that 2-point play, right? Because if they do, all of a sudden it's a field goal game. Great job stepping up and making something happen at a massive moment.
Not much drives more anxiety than waiting to see if the hands team can corral the onside kick, and they do. Arkansas State ready to go back to work on offense. 1-possession game, getting late, first order of business, just take care of the football.
So they call this situation 4-minute offense, where you're trying to run the football and throw high percentage passes to maintain possession and bleed the clock. This is a very difficult point of the game to execute at a high level.
Yeah, and listen, what you understand as an offense is if I get 1 or 2 first downs, this ball game's over. And that's your sole objective. Not scoring, take care of the football, get a few first downs, walk out with a W.
Quarterback running on the draw. Breaks into the open. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to do it. They ought to be able to run out the clock from here. They'll use a timeout here. You have to be certain at this point in the game. Don't want to risk anything here. The quarterback takes a knee. It has been said that the obstacle is the way, and this obstacle is now